Okay, hello guys, it's the dude who fell asleep in math class, and today we are going to be ranking every Fortnite season. You can come up to me if you disagree with any of these options, but I am the objective Fortnite player. Okay, so we're gonna start off with just something else. We're gonna add a row below we're gonna add 2 rows. Because the thing is, I haven't played every Fortnite season. In fact, I started playing in Chapter 2, which means I can't properly judge any of the Chapter 1 seasons, but the OG mode exists, so I could rank 1 through 6, just not 7, 8, or 9, or 10. We have an A, S, B, C, D, F tier, and an unrankable tier. I'm going to go ahead and put the rankable ones and where they're supposed to be at. So I haven't played Season 7, which is going to come out in 4 days, so I don't know. We'll see. Season 8, Season 9, and Season 10. I cannot rank. So we're going to start off with OG Season 1. Now, OG Season 1, it's a kind of a difficult pick because it was very bland, you know. It was the first OG mode, and Epic Games is kind of experimenting. So, it's kind of difficult. And I did like the OG mode. It was good in Chapter 6. I like Chapter 6 Season 1, though. So, I'm going to put it C tier. At, just the middle of the list. It's a good baseline season. And I think every other season should be kind of judged off it. Anyways, Season 2. Season 2 was literally just Season 1 on steroids. It added Tilted Tower, so it's going to be in B tier. But it's not going to stay on top of B tier, that's for sure. Season 3. Chapter 1 Season 3. Again, just added more features, so it has to be above Season 3. Or Season 2. So, it's about Season 2. Season 4. The thing with Season 4 is it didn't really add that much other than Dusty Divot and a couple of new guns. So I'm not going to put it that much further above the other 2 seasons. And then Season 5 is when it gets to A tier. And it's probably going to stay there because it was really good. I had the drum gun, I had the spray meta. It was pretty fun. It was annoying to fight against it, I guess, but 200 pumps removed. I'm going to keep it today. I'm not going to put it up any longer. Oh, Season 6 is going to be above A. I was going to put it in S tier, but don't. It's hard for me to put it in S tier because, it's only slightly better than Season 5, and they got rid of the drum gun, so I'm going to have to put it here. I think that's a good spot for it. Chapter 2, Season 1. Now, this season gets a lot of hate for, no reason. I don't understand the hate. I think it's actually a pretty good season. I think, if you get past how long it was very fun. And they did a bunch of, Winterfest and Star Wars stuff, other than, the long delays for Season 2. I think it's a strong B tier. It's not the highest on the B tier. In fact, I keep it below the OG seasons. But I think it was, really overhated. It was not that bad. Season 2, best season of all time. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. Season 3. The thing with Season 3, I have heavy bias towards it because that's when I fully started logging in on Fortnite. So I have to put it in S tier, but it's not going to be the highest of the S tier. I have personal bias. But it was a good season, just overall that. Had the hunting rifle, it had a good loophole, and the charged shotgun was added, which is a really skill-based shotgun. Loophole was amazing. The water was a little bit annoying, but I think all the POIs make up for it. And it was cool just seeing the map completely flooded. So, I think S tier's fun with it. Chapter 2, Season 4, again, another banger. I mean, Chapter 2 was really goated, especially these 3 seasons. They, really emphasized it. These 3 were top tier. Season 4 is objectively better than the other 2, but I think Season 4 is, in my opinion, below Chapter 2, Season 2, because I had more fun doing Chapter 2, Season 2. Chapter 2, Season 4 was really, really fun, and it was really hype seeing, peak Mongrel was in the season. So, I think it's fair to put it there. Season 5. Here's the thing about Season 5. I'm going to tell you one thing about Season 5. It was mid. It was mid. I can't put it above B tier. It was just super mid, and the loophole was really bad. The lever action rifle, the lever action shotgun, the lever action weapons are just bad. Don't ever use them. They suck. Season 6 Primal. I don't think I need to elaborate. I mean, just trash loophole, trash guns, trash everything. It was not a good season. I didn't like it. Nobody else liked it. And to even get your weapon usable, you had to find mechanical parts. So, not a good season. I wasn't into it very much. Season 7 was a GOAT. It wasn't the big... In fact, I'm going to put it top of B tier. It wasn't the GOAT, but it was a GOAT. And it was one of the 4 seasons of Chapter 2 that were really, really, really good. So it has to be in B tier. It has to be top of B tier. I would put it A tier, but I don't think it's A tier enough. And then Cubed. Cube's fine. I put it below Chapter 2 Season 1, but it just made the entire map look like it had a spreading rash. And the Cube stuff, I wasn't that into it. So I think that B tier, like low B tier, is very fine. Season 3 of Chapter 3, Season 1 of Chapter 3 is actually kind of like really hated, mostly because of the MK7 and the Stinger SMG, which is completely fair. But if I'm being honest, I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't care. Like I didn't use a shotgun that season, that's for sure, but I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna put it in A tier because I had fun during that season. But objectively, I know it's a pretty rough season. It was just very imbalanced. Okay, Season 2 Resistance. I don't know. I mean, I remember this added zero build, which is good for some people, but I'm not a zero build player, so I can't. No, I'm putting it below Season 1. I'm sorry, I can't. It was just a really mid-season. Vibin', it's a D tier. I mean, I just didn't. Okay, it was a boring loophole, the boring shotgun loophole, boring SMG, boring AR, just a boring loophole all the time. And also, the map is weird. It destroyed Greasy Grove for no reason, which was my drop spot at that time, and that's when I started quitting Fortnite because it sucked. The season sucked, and I can't put it higher than that. I just can't. Paradise was even worse. It's better than Season 6. But it's not by much. It's not by much. That's all I've got to say. So, that's Chapter 3 and Chapter 2 done. Let's go ahead with Chapter 4. Chapter 4 Season 1 started off very good. It's the best launch of a chapter, and I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. It's not S tier, top of A tier though. Because I enjoyed the season, and it had a pretty balanced loophole. The Thunder Shotgun was balanced. The Red Eye was like the best red dot assault rifle that wasn't completely broken. The loophole's balanced. We had the Shockwave Hammer, which is one of my favorite mobility items because of how balanced it was. It's not, you can't sprint away with the shockwaves. So, in my opinion, I think that's where it stands. Mega is just slightly better. I didn't really play during Mega. I played 3 games of Mega, so I really don't know how to judge it. I'm going to put it in C tier just because of that. I'm going to put it top of C tier because I know other people enjoyed it, but I didn't really play that much, so I can't properly judge it. I would put it in unrankable, but because I did play a couple games, I'm going to just put it there. If you get mad at me, then that's fair enough because I haven't played it. Wilds. Now, people are going to hate me, but it has the man with pistol, so it's not going to be in D or F tier. But it is going to be at the bottom of C tier, that's for sure. It was really mid-season. Other than a couple guns, the loophole was kind of fine, but the shotguns were terrible. So, yeah, I didn't really like Wilds. Personal favorite season. That's fine. I'll put it right there. Okay, if you want elaboration on it, it was basically Chapter 2 Season 2 except Chapter 4. And it had the vaults, it had mythics, OG mythics. It was pretty good. I liked it. It was a good season. So, in my opinion, it's S tier. It's very low S tier though, because I have a couple picks for it. I have one more pick for it. OG has to be okay. Other than OG has to be S tier. It just has to. It's gonna be above Season 4. It just has to. It has to. Even though I personally didn't enjoy Season OG more than Chapter 4 Season 4, I know a lot of other people did, and it was OG. So, I think it has to be there. So, Season OG, yeah. Chapter 5 Season 1. You know, Chapter 5 had a promising start. I'm putting it above Chapter 2 and Chapter 2 Season 1 and Chapter 2 Season 8 because it was fun, but it was just very boring. It was, I mean, all chapter launches are boring, but it was pretty good. I had hope in Chapter 2 until they started messing it up. Chapter 2 Season 2. D tier. I mean, chapter 5, season 3, F tier. Worst season of all time. No questions asked. Chapter 5, season 4, D tier. Even worse. Even worse than the old Marvel season. They can't even compare. Worse than season 2. And then we get a breath of relief. Chapter 2 Remix is an S tier, and it's not even close. It's better than these 3 seasons, and it was my one pick. I had to put it there. It was a fun season. I remember me, Timmy, and Carson got all the mythics. No, it was Jason. Me, Timmy, and Jason got all the mythics in one game. And we absolutely dominated the lobby. It was fun. It was fun. I love Chapter 2 Remix, and y'all should too. Hunters was very good. It's the second best in A tier. It was very good. It was a good chapter launch, and it was one of my favorite seasons. So I think it's fair that it's right there. Lawless. That's an S tier. It's probably gonna be the bottom of S tier, but it was a fun season. That was so fun. I know it was not balanced at all, and the bat reigned supreme, but that was a fun season. I loved Lawless. I just love Lawless. It was fun. Yeah, it was a Star Wars season. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. Anyways, Chapter 6, Season 3, Super. It was mid. I'm gonna put it in B tier though, because it was decent, but I didn't play that much because it was boring. It was the most boring season ever, especially coming from Lawless, which was the most fun I've ever had in Fortnite. I got burnt out very quick, so yeah, Season 3 was just not as good. Shock and Awesome was a mess. It was just a mess. But I'm putting it over Super simply because I had more fun. It's bottom of A tier, but I just simply had more fun in Shock and Awesome than Super. And I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. Shock and Awesome is objectively really bad, but it's also it was a very fun season in my opinion. I had a lot of fun. So it did go through it had Fortnite, it had the K-pop Demon Hunters and the bugs. It was weird, but it was fun and it was addicting. So I think Shock and Awesome is good at A tier. The Simpsons season has to be A tier. I mean, it was the most balanced loophole in all of Fortnite, which I think is funny because it's more balanced than the entirety of Chapter 6, 5, and 4 has ever been. So it has to be an A tier, objectively. And also, it was just a fun season. It was very sweaty, but it was very fun. The mythics were very cool and unique, and it was Simpsons, so can't go wrong with the Simpsons, man. And then Chapter 7. It's been 4 days, so I can't technically judge it, but I am gonna judge it. And right now, it's looking rough. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's looking rough. I was playing today, though. It was kind of fun. So I am gonna put it above, top of C tier. That could go up or it could go down, depending on how the season goes. But right now, I think it's safe at a C tier. I can't wait to be I know, I can't wait when I'm in 2 months, 4 months. Season 2 is gonna come out. It's gonna be the best season ever. It's gonna be better than every other season. Or this is just gonna end up. You never know. This could be the best season very quickly. So for right now, C tier is where it's gonna be. And that is my Fortnite season tier list. It is objectively the best on this planet, and if you disagree, then you stink. This is all personal opinion, though. This is not objectively, but I did put some objectives in here just so I wouldn't get screamed at, and I'd be able to sympathize with you guys. But anyways, that's my tier list. If you have an issue with it, hit me in my email. Bye bye.